top, we remain. Santi from Argentina con la mira fría. Perú tiene a Mayen rompiendo día a día. Morde el argentino, pura puntería. Y Mati de Ecuador controlando la batería. Cuando apunta no falla, en el clutch aparece y te borra la pantalla. Meij en peruano mete ritmo y estrategia, te cierra el ángulo, precisión milimétrica. Morder argentino, entra fuerte sin miedo, domina rotaciones, siempre llega primero. Mati de Ecuador, cae con fuego en la zona. Cuando suelta el loadout, todo el mapa se detona. We don't choke, we don't fall, fire ants, how we stand tall. Latinos representando, los campeones regresando. Somos los fire ants, llegamos al game. Defending champions, you know the name. Representative 40 war zone, we run the frame. NJCAAE on top, we remain. Santi from Argentina con la mira fría. Perú tiene a Mayen rompiendo día a día. Morden argentino, pura puntería. Y Mati de Ecuador controlando la batería. Argentina, Perú, Ecuador. Meeting on fire, campeones por honor. Fire ants on the map, let's go. Drop in the zone, we control the fight. Fire ants pull up, it's GG on sight. Precision, aggression, we push every lane. Defending the title again and again. USC, Sumter, yeah, we built to compete. Latino energy, we don't taste defeat. Turn up the volume, make me feel that bass. Cause fire ants running the whole damn space. Champions, let's run it back. USC, Sumter Fire Ants, Latino Squad in the lobby. Argentina, Perú, Ecuador, champions otra vez. Let's heat it up. Somos los fighters, llegamos al game. Defending champions, you know the name. 40 war zone, we run the frame. NJCAAE on top, we remain. Santi from Argentina con la mira fría. Perú tiene a Mayen rompiendo día a día. Morde el argentino, pura puntería. Y Mati de Ecuador controlando la batería. Cuando apunta no falla, en el clutch aparece y te borra la pantalla. Meij en peruano mete ritmo y estrategia, te cierra el ángulo, precisión milimétrica. Morder argentino, entra fuerte sin miedo, domina rotaciones, siempre llega primero. Mati de Ecuador, cae con fuego en la zona. Cuando suelta el loadout, todo el mapa se detona. We don't choke, we don't fall, fire ants, how we stand tall. Latinos representando, los campeones regresando. Somos los fire ants, llegamos al game. Defending champions, you know the name. Representative 40 war zone, we run the frame. NJCAAE on top, we remain. Santi from Argentina con la mira fría. Perú tiene a Mayen rompiendo día a día. Morden argentino, pura puntería. Y Mati de Ecuador controlando la batería. Argentina, Perú, Ecuador. Meeting on fire, campeones por honor. Fire ants on the map, let's go. Drop in the zone, we control the fight. Fire ants pull up, it's GG on sight. Precision, aggression, we push every lane. Defending the title again and again. USC, Sumter, yeah, we built to compete. Latino energy, we don't taste defeat. Turn up the volume, make me feel that bass. Cause fire ants running the whole damn space. Champions, let's run it back. USC, Sumter Fire Ants, Latino Squad in the lobby. Argentina, Perú, Ecuador, champions otra vez. Let's heat it up. Somos los fighters, llegamos al game. Defending champions, you know the name. 40 war zone, we run the frame. NJCAAE on top, we remain. Santi from Argentina con la mira fría. Perú tiene a Mayen rompiendo día a día. Morde el argentino, pura puntería. Y Mati de Ecuador controlando la batería. Cuando punta no falla, en el clutch aparece y te borra la pantalla. Meij en peruano mete ritmo y estrategia, te cierra el ángulo, precisión milimétrica. Amor del argentino, entra fuerte sin miedo, domina rotaciones, siempre llega primero. Mati de Ecuador, cae con fuego en la zona. Cuando suelta el loadout, todo el mapa se detona. We don't choke, we don't fall, fire ants, how we stand tall.
And we are live from the Anthill. Coach Chris here with you. Got some esports action coming your way in Warzone style here. Got our Warzone team going up against Dallas College. And they are going to be battling it out in this playoff semifinal matchup here. And in the regional, I'm going to try to adjust some of our settings here to make sure that we're not too loud. If the settings seem strange, let us know and we will make those adjustments. But right now, going to see USC Sumter getting ready to load in. They are searching for a map or a drop. Going to be best of 3. And USC Sumter going up against Dallas College Northlake campus. And winner of this goes on to the finals of the Super Regional with a chance to get a first or a second place seed into Nationals. Potentially or possibly a high seed in Nationals, I guess. Depends on what the other side does in their regional. Third place, the loser would go to a third place matchup with trying to get to the opportunity to get into the finals, the national tournament. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Sorry, it's been a long day, long week, honestly. A little tired today trying to stay focused up. Thanks for the viewers, everybody that's watching. We appreciate you. Gonna have a good match of Warzone here, getting both perspectives, and yeah, we'll see how it plays out as we go here. We do also have a matchup at 8:30 from CCL coming up. So that matchup will be something to stick around for. After this, USC Sumter will play the winner of the previous match. We ended up getting a first round bye, but here we are, getting ready to load in. Bring that down just a little bit on both sides. Don't want it to be too loud. As we get to loading in, got about 20 seconds until both teams drop. Completely in, load in, and figure it out. As you can see, both teams working to find their best settings that they want to use going in. And gonna get maybe a couple warm-up shots in and then play. And so far, USC Sumter's off to a quick start. Looks like we've got Mayhem's on the left, Maddie on the right. You can see Mayhem's finding a couple there early. At least down a player or two. Gonna get shot from behind here. Might go down. Very close. Getting cracked. Both players having two between USC Sumter. Looks like Mayhem's picked up 4 there. Very early. Mayhem's realizing he's not gonna win that fight. Bails out. And good identification there. He's played it up, goes back into the fight. Does get one. There might still be one floating around. He's looking for him. Oh, getting shot from behind, does go down. Unfortunate there. I think he stopped shooting that one person on the parachute because he thought he was in.
Squad mate, they'll need to survive to redeploy.
Not sure what's going on here on Maddie's side. But it looks like players are going to stay kind of in the pocket of each other, so to speak. And Mayhem's going well early. Sorry, didn't have both perspectives here. It looks like Maddie's just kind of hanging out in the truck while Mayhem's goes and gets kills.
Leave no one behind.
And Maddie's just kind of keeping his opponent out of the game, I guess. If the opponent wants to stay. Wants to stay in the area there with him and not letting him brag, that's fine. Antonio will go. And Maddie can still be on the move, but Mayhem's is getting the kill, and a little bit of strategy to try to keep Maddie out of the field. No sabotage, really. I mean, they can fight for the same kills, but Maddie's just content with going and being on the outside of the map and just hanging out in the truck. And I would think, you know, instead of trying to fight the other player for kills, gonna put a lot of faith in Mayhem's here to get a few kills and get ahead in the matchup versus trying to fight the other player. And Maddie now gonna be on the move, but Mayhem's goes down again. That's unfortunate, so Maddie's gonna have to be on the go to try to get some things to happen. So interesting strategy, so to speak. They can fight for kills, but both players are down on the other team. Don't know the score from Electric, but he is going into the gulag, so we'll see if he gets back out. Yeah, he's redeploying here, but Maddie's got to go make some plays or get some money to get Mayhem back. And they're going to work on tailing Maddie here. Try not to let him frag out, I guess. That's the goal. Have both players now on Maddie. Not going to get a lot of kills that way. Did Maddie get enough? Still only has 2K. So he's going to need to get some more work done to get 4K to get Mayhems back in. And again, strategy, try to prevent Maddie from getting kills, stay near him in his pocket, fight for the kills, and get the last hits, and make Mayhems put in more numbers, and just kind of see how it plays. They played far enough away to where, like, right now they can just get, like, on the go, searching for cash. Maddie found enough cash there, so now he just goes and buys back if he can make it. He does get a grappling hook, so he will be able to. He should. Well, they're gonna play it a little dangerous here. And looks like Electric went down, not sure how, but got shot, I suppose. I mean, it's an interesting match overall, either way. And let's see, USC Sumter right now has 12. I don't know what the other side has. But they both like jumped in the car as Maddie was gonna try to move away and like go towards the storm and make like a U-turn, but I guess maybe one got caught in the storm as they jumped in with him, so I mean, he's gonna take some shots here. Maddie on the right again. Mayhem's on the left. Gonna have to try to find some stuff that he wants for his loadouts. Gonna take a few more shots, Maddie is. And he does down an enemy really far away.
Welcome to the Gulag. Fight to win redeployment. Fight starting. Almost your turn, Sumter. Stand by. Success means failure means elimination.
And Maddie gonna be in the gulag here on the right. He's gonna get the kill and move on. Go. Maddie getting more grappling hooks. The movability with that is really good. Electric did get bought back, so both teams in it at the moment. Maddie with 4 kills, Mayhem's with 9. Mayhem's having his work cut out for him. Maddie's separating some distance between him and there, but Mayhem's going down. It's gonna be a little tough there. Maddie on the move. Looks like the player might have stopped chasing Maddie and the other team. Focus on Maddie here. Yeah, again, a weird match. Good strategy. I mean, I get what Dallas is doing.
I'm ready.
Couple unfortunate moments for Mayhem's there, not staying up fully. Maddie is pretty much alone here, so the other two are going to try to frag out in the meantime. Again, I don't know what they have on the board. Maddie going to try to get this kill here. Oh no. Oh, we're going to have to play this tough. Got 2 on him. Can he get 1? That was pretty good. Moves there. Let's see what he can do. Oh, not a good spot. Playing this stuff. Ah, he gets it, but he doesn't get. He gets killed from the other side. That's gonna put them down. Maddie had 6, I think. I don't know what the overall score is. And Electric goes down. Just saw the scoreboard. Looks like Abisi has no kills, so they are going to try to get one up. Nope, that grenade is going to kill that player, so couldn't get that. Abisi's going to go down, and that should send him to Gulag? Yes, he is in Gulag. Actually, you see it 16-4 right now. Overall, BZ got some work cut out for him. Come back and try to get a few more kills, as well as try to buy his player back. Needs 4,000. He's only got 2,200. So just sorry, trying to get back on, figuring out what the score is and stuff. It gets 4,000, so the buyback's going to be on. Buyback station right here, so both players going to come back. He's got to be careful to buy back the right player as well. A little lag there for a moment. Apologize. Loot's on, but both players still got to put some kills in. One for BZ. Alright, BZ going down. Can Electric save him? Nope. He goes down. Electric goes down, and that's a Warzone defeat overall for the whole squad. But what is the score? And it looks like 16-5. Fire Ants win map number 1. 16-5 there. So looks like we'll probably be loading up pretty quick. As soon as we get into the drop, I will be back on stream, but we'll give you this downtime, take a break, get something to drink, and see you in a moment. And we are back live from the anthill. And we are going into drop number 2. USC Sumter leading the series 1-0. Fast and Furious here for the Fire Ants. And it looks like 1 kill for both players, but Mayhems goes down really early. That's not good. Maddie's got his work cut out for him to get his teammate back and or try to frag out, but does have a shadow this game again. Got the kill there, he did get the knock, so he gets another kill. Got some players around him he's gonna look for. And gets the down. Try to get up that window. Struggled though. Last player goes down. And looks like both the Fire Ants up and putting in some decent work. 6 kills right now. Looks like the BC is down, but going to Gulag. Electric's still up. Mayhems with a sick kill there.
Loading fresh mag.
And Mayhem's getting another kill. Maddie unfortunately going down. Electric's still up, Mayhem's still up. Both of them got to get some money in order to get their teammates up, but both teammates do have the Gulag.
Be ready, you're next.
out of the gulag.
We lost the supply cache location. Contract 4.
Indicating waypoint. Rally on mark. Located enemy. Switching mags.
I'm ready. Loadout drop headed your way.
Indicating waypoint.
Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location. Contract failed. Objective lost.
RTV.
Enemy hostile.
Gas is moving in.
Switching maps.
Target evaded. Bounty contract been pulled. Bounty targets identified. Weapons free. You've got gas moving in.
Enemy hostile. Located an
Dropping into the area.
And sorry I've been quiet, been dealing with a few things off stream, but still wanted to give you the action. I do see that both of the other players are still up. Don't know what the score is. And it looks like they at least have 4. Looks like the other team has at least 4. Don't know what else they have. I think we had 24. Let's see. Wait, hold on. 7, 4. Okay, so yeah, we've got 24. They've got 11. So still some work to do for them. They are still in it, on their feet. So they got the opportunity to do it. looks like it does in there. And looks like we've got 15. No, wait, hold on. 14 to 24 there. So we will wait and see. There might be a specific uh, potential rule coming into play because there was a questionable situation there where with that moment when Maddie jumped in the helicopter to try to get away from Abizi, I believe, and Abizi was far enough away where he thought he maybe could get away, but then he jumped in the heli at the last minute. Maddie went above the house and then basically through the animation of liftoff and then decided to jump out. Fortunately, Easy did die, so they might call that as sabotage. I don't foresee that as sabotage, but I encourage them if they think that they have a specific call to definitely call it and we'll see and play it from there. So as of right now, we're going to wait on that call and see what's next. So as soon as we know, we'll be right back. So stay tuned. With the score as of right now, if it wins, or plays out, then Fire Ants 1-2-0, but we might have to deliberate with admins and see what we do next. Hold on one moment. And we are back live, and USC Sumter has closed out the victory. There wasn't enough potential for sabotage there, from what the admin said. Uh, I didn't think it was, but I could understand why another team um, might have felt that way. And so I encouraged them to submit it, and I guess admins came out and said that that was not sabotage. So Fire Ants win 2-0 in the series. And so that's going to close it out for Fire Ants in Warzone tonight. But we'll be back at 8:30 or possibly sooner, depending on when the other teams want to start for our Call of Duty 4v4 matchup. So we'll see you momentarily back on stream at around 8:30 or possibly sooner. So stay tuned for that. But Fire Ants close out the victory and move on to the championship match next week, for Warzone. We will see you all soon. Thanks for being here.
USC, Sumter Fire Ants, Latino Squad in the lobby, Argentina, Perú, Ecuador, champions otra vez. Let's heat it up. Somos los Fire Ants, llegamos al game. Defending champions, you know the name. Party party Warzone, we run the frame. NJCAAE on top, we remain. Santi from Argentina con la mira fría. Perú tiene a Mayen rompiendo día a día. Morde el argentino, pura puntería. Y Mati de Ecuador controlando la batería. Cuando apunta no falla, en el cloche aparece y te borra la pantalla. Mayhem peruano mete ritmo y estrategia, te cierra el ángulo, precisión milimétrica. Morder argentino, entra fuerte sin miedo, domina rotaciones, siempre llega primero. Mati de Ecuador, cae con fuego en la zona. Cuando suelta el loadout, todo el mapa se detona. We don't choke, we don't fall, Fire Ants, always stand tall. Latino representando, los campeones regresando. Somos los Fire Ants, llegamos al game. Defending champions, you know the name. Repetitive 40 Warzone, we run the frame. NJCAAE on top, we remain. Santi from Argentina con la mira fría. Perú tiene a Mayen rompiendo día a día. Morden argentino, pura puntería. Y Mati de Ecuador controlando la batería. Argentina, Perú, Ecuador. Meeting on fire, campeones por honor. Fire Ants on the map, let's go. Drop in the zone, we control the fight. Fire Ants pull up, it's GG on sight. Precision, aggression, we push every lane. Defending the title again and again. USC, Sumter, yeah, we built to compete. Latino energy, we don't taste defeat. Turn up the volume, make me feel that bass. Cause Fire Ants running the whole damn space. Champions, let's run it back. USC, Sumter Fire Ants, Latino Squad in the lobby, Argentina, Perú, Ecuador, champions otra vez. Let's heat it up. Somos los Fire Ants, llegamos al game. Defending champions, you know the name. Party party Warzone, we run the frame. NJCAAE on top, we remain. Santi from Argentina con la mira fría. Perú tiene a Mayen rompiendo día a día. Morde el argentino, pura puntería. Y Mati de Ecuador controlando la batería.